Good evening, gentlemen. Getting towards the end of the memory recap, so we're up to the 2017 year. And this was the first BBC that we held at the Caloundra House that we've come to love and know, and still do to this day. So this house was a great find by the gnome, mate. Well done on that. It's an absolute cracker. Hasn't been a single bloody bad word said about it yet, and I don't think there ever will be. So it's absolutely perfect for what we do. 9 players this year. Tonza was out. He just had his second kid, and he'd be gone ever since, so we haven't seen him back. And JCat was out because he was learning how to sip milk at TAFE. But importantly, we welcome Beaver to the group for his first BBC. I've got fond memories of 2017. I took out my first title in 6 years and my third golf title overall. Big Daddy was once again my bitch. 7 shots off the pace in second. Of a handicap of 8 that year, I shot net rounds of 75, 72, 68 and 77 for a 7-shot win. Pedo took out his first poker title and Rolly took out back-to-back spoons. As I said, that win for me that year was set up by the 68 net at Twin Waters, and that's probably still one of the best rounds of my life, to be honest. I shot 4 over. Remember making a massive putt for birdie on one of the par 5s and putted in from off the green on another hole for par. So just everything was going right for me that day. And the next best score that day was 75 net from Martini. So well and truly moving day for me. It set up everything. Obviously 2017 at Twin Waters was probably most famous for Pedo on the 17th hole. Par 3, I don't know what he did off the iron, 3 or 4 iron or something, and he's fucking not liked it and then sent his club as far as he could. Probably got the aim a little wrong as it's ended up, I don't know, 20 or 30 metres up a tree. So there was a bit of a hold up as we all gathered around to watch him get that back. I think I've got a video of that, or maybe Toddy has or someone. We'll certainly get that out for Boxy and those guys who haven't seen it yet, but that is an absolute cherished moment in BBC folklore. Round 1 that year was at Maroochy River, which is where we're playing in 2019, round 4. And the winner at that course in 2017 was Big Daddy. So he had a 71 net that day, so he started that year winning round 1, and that was 4 shots better than anyone else that year. Of course, didn't end up well for Big Daddy, but he won at Maroochy River, so it could be an omen coming to the last round this year. Round 2 that year was at Noosa, which is where we start 2019. I won that day with 72 net, which was par. Pedo was second with 73 net, so I'm telling you boys, you got to watch out for Pedo. Now, of course, on the way to round 2 at Noosa, this is where Sticky had a massive spew on the way to Noosa. I can't remember if it was in a car, they pulled over in a car park and they're getting coffees, or if it was on the side of the highway or somewhere, but it was a fucking monster spew, chunks everywhere. I think orange juice and shit come out, whatever he had for breakfast. It wasn't pretty. Sticky shot an 80 net that day at Noosa. But, he could have won. He finished 8 shots behind me, but he finished with a 10 on the 17th at Moose. I think he shanked a couple on the road, and then he had a triple bogey on the 18th. So if he'd gone par bogey or bogey par, he would have won it that day. So he fucking knows how to play after a big night, Sticky. He also started that round Noosa with a triple bogey. So there you go. He's 80 net, 2 triples and a 10. It was pretty good golf in between. I think Martini hit a couple of shanks on the road at Noosa as well. So that could bring back some bad memories for the boys. As said, Beaver's first year, no spoon for this newbie, so he did well. He finished 3rd that year, but it was a year of what could have been if he had putted well. Not even well, just fucking average. But I remember following Beaver in round 1 at Maroochy River. Rolly and I were in a group, and between the 9th hole and 12th hole, Beaver went double, quadruple, double, double. And Rolly picked up about 3 Pro Vs along the way there, because Beaver fucking, every time he 3 or 4 stabbed, just fucking bang, back, belted a ball away with his putter. He gets good connectivity too with that. beaver. But yeah, so Rolly was just fucking happy to be picking up a couple because he'd already lost a few. I played another beaver story. I played with beaver in the second round at Noosa. So beaver was off 16 back then this year. And at Noosa he started with 4 straight pars, and then he'd found the green and reg on the 5th as a par 3 before walking off with a double, another 4 putt, and then his round went to fucking shit. And the final beaver story, once again on the green, but it was I played with him here as well in the 3rd round at Twin Waters in the 10th hole. He's 3 or 4 putted for a triple bogey, and then smacked his ball away, and I think he kicked his putter or thrown it or something stupid. Funny, but he did all that whilst Toddy was filming him. So hopefully that video is floating around and can make its way to this thread. So yeah, that was 2016. We got lucky with the weather that year. I really remember we nearly pissed down every day, but I think we only got wet at Pelican Waters in the last round. So all in all, a great BBC, particularly for myself, but they're all good, I guess. But anyway, that's 2017. I think one more recap to come, so stay tuned tomorrow. Thanks, guys.